What's good, guys? Okay, this kind of looks very different. A lot's happened, but I'm just here to do my trading week analysis for this week. And yeah, I think we're up to trading week 17. This week, honestly, was probably a little lost week. It's pretty good because I kind of learned my lesson here and there. Didn't take much trades at all this week because there just wasn't that much good opportunities. But it was because I couldn't actually analyze the opportunities presented this week. So we're gonna go through it, see what I could have done better. I'm pretty sure I only took 2 trades this week or 3, so it's nothing too big. So I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe. Like I said, I'm not gonna stop. I did miss a video yesterday on Friday. I apologize. You all can go fuck yourself. But anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. God bless you all. Let's get into this video. Okay, guys, we can clearly see I started off with Euro USD on Monday, and I only took 2 trades for this week. So why did I take this trade for this week? I'm gonna go deep in explanation of why I took this trade. So let's start off with the daily open. I'm going to explain step by step what I was thinking, what I did, so that it's going to help me and you guys can understand why I took the sell. If we look at the overall trend, where do you guys think it's going right now? The overall trend. If I was just to go out, where do you think price is moving? It's moving up, okay? So we should have an uptrend bias in our head, but it is Monday. What Mondays are great for doing is we're doing fucked up things. So that's why I took a sell instead of a buy, even though price is moving up, okay? The reason why is because price was showing a good opportunity to take a sell in an uptrend. Maybe it's bad, maybe it's good. It's just what it gave me, and I'll explain further depth. Starting with the daily open. This purple, people would call it other colors, purple right here is a mix of the weekly and daily open price. What does this mean? It means this is the start of the day and the start of the week, meaning it's a pretty good area for a confluence. If you guys don't know what a confluence is an area where it's like support and resistance. It gives you extra confidence to actually take that trade or for price to bounce off that area. It'll give you more confidence that price is going to bounce off that area, right? Like a support and resistance area, such as monthly open price. Anyway, starting from here, we can clearly see at the start of the daily open / weekly open, price literally rejected at 7 a.m. It did not stick around this area, which is good for me because it means I can take a sell back into it because price is attracted to go back into it. Will it always go back into it on the day? No. Sometimes it can be the next day or the day after, but usually if price doesn't touch it, it's going to come back to it. So clearly here, the reason why I took a sell here is because price did not touch the daily and weekly open, which it usually does, at least at the start, before it moves up or down. So this was really a good indication for me to take a sell down, even though I was going against the trend, which I'm not too sure if I showed you guys, but I'm gonna show you real quick. Where do you think price is going right now? Where do you think price is going? Do you think it's going up or down? Up or down? You can clearly see price is going up, okay? Previously, it was in a range, but we don't talk about that. Right now, price is moving up. So we should be taking a buy. Instead, price is looking like it wanted to take a sell in my strategy. So what I did in this situation is there were so many confluences here, I just needed to take a sell. This is not from FOMO. This is not from nothing. It was just a good opportunity for me to take the retracement down, which if price decided to push up, I had a safety measure for that, or I was just going to lose a little bit of money because I don't risk that much on Monday. So the reason why I took an entry at 7 p.m. is because if you guys see this purple line right here, this purple line isn't only a 30-minute, isn't only the 1 hour, but it's also the 4-hour liquidity, meaning it's also an extra, bigger, harder confluence. Price is going to reject this area. That's why when you guys see it, price doesn't even touch the 4-hour liquidity, bounces off it, comes back, grabs it, bounces off it, this time pushes down, comes back to it in New York with New York timing, then rejects off it and continues going down once again because it was a pretty good confluence. It was a pretty good area for price to reject. The reason why on top of it was also because of the monthly open price. The monthly open price is another confluence, which is a pretty good area to either take a sell or a buy depending on where price is coming from. So you can clearly see this was just a really good area for me to fuck up the market or get fucked up and just learn my lesson. just to put it in short. So I took a sell here. It was a bit late. Ultimately, I could have taken a sell just here, which would have given me a better risk to reward. But either way, I would have still been left with a break even. Why? It's because I took into consideration that price was still going up. I decided to put my break even once price hit the 50% retracement of this move right here. And that's why you see this blue line right here. What this blue line essentially means is if price touches this area, I should have expected to either take out because I was going against the trend, or bring my stop loss to break even. And that's what I did. And that's why when price rejected off this area, you saw it came back to grab this liquidity and the 4-hour liquidity and also the monthly open price. And that's why it rejected with the confluence of the timing of New York. That all makes sense. I'm not too sure if it does, and if it does for you all, that's good. And if it doesn't, then it's tough. So yeah, so I took the sell here, guys. Well, I took the sell right here. Price came down to the 50% retracement. I brought my stop loss to break even because I just wanted this to let this go, see where it went, and I literally went to sleep because I usually sleep at like 10 o'clock. So when it was right here, when price was coming up, I was getting a little bit depressed, but did I really give a fuck? No. Went to sleep, and as you can see, when I woke up the next day, it was kind of annoying because I woke up probably around 5 o'clock, and you can clearly see price was going my direction, although price came up first to grab the liquidity before pushing back down. So what I can learn from this is just to nothing. I wouldn't say I could learn anything from this. I'm probably just going to ask my mentor because I don't see if I did anything wrong in this situation. I think I did everything right because price did grab all the liquidity. I did wait for price to grab all the liquidity. I did move my stop loss to break even once price hit the 50% retracement. I could have probably interpreted price for the 50 minutes. Nah, even that, yeah. Even this 50% retracement from this big move, I was still going to move it to break even. So I did everything I could. Sometimes you go break even because what price could have done as well is it could have rejected off this 50% retracement and continue going up. But in this case, price wanted to come back down, probably to grab all of this previous liquidity before pushing up, which it seems like it didn't do anyway. So the lesson for today is really just nothing. I don't think I did anything wrong in this situation, and it's good I didn't trade any other days because it wasn't really presenting me with the opportunity that I wanted. Maybe I still need to keep on refining, but I only took 2 trades this week, so let's go to our second trade, which was on Friday. Friday GBP USD. Friday GBP USD was kind of a very annoying day because I took another stupid trade, which I knew probably wasn't the smartest, and just how price was moving, it wasn't nice. And especially on Fridays, you know, Fridays usually does continue with the trend, but it also does reversals. So in this case, I was thinking, okay, price could probably go for a reversal. You can clearly see I took a sell here, but guys, I took a sell due to the fact that this was a good area. It was a 4-hour liquidity, 1-hour liquidity, 30-minute liquidity, because how it works, if it's a 4-hour liquidity, it's all the others below it liquidity, which is a pretty good confluence. On top of that, it's a monthly open price, which is another good confluence. And on top of that, it's also outside the 20% deviation. So from that, I was expecting price to at least come back for the retracement, which it did later on. It just went up to this monthly open price. And, you know, I was expecting price to at least come down or just do a reversal. That's the opportunity that it was giving me to take in this situation. But obviously, I was here before. I was here at like 520, and I saw what price did in this moment right here. And I knew that and originally what I was waiting for is for price to come back to retest the daily open, for me to at least take a buy up because it was with the trend. If I zoom this out, you can clearly see this is an uptrend. So why the heck did I take a downtrend? I don't know, guys. Truly, I don't know. I just thought, you know what? Let me just follow this. Let's just see. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Because on Mondays and Fridays, I risk half, so I'm not losing that much. I haven't traded that much as well this week. So it's all right. So this week, guys, I probably, you can say it was break even, but I'd say it's just below break even. And from here, you can clearly see if I was to take a buy, possibly trying to think where I would take a buy. Because I was waiting for price to come here at 5:30, which if we go to 5:30, I was already too late. You know, price is already up here. It was already doing its thing. Maybe what I'm looking at right now is just for me not to take a trade. Just for me to keep on backtesting, keep on refining the strategy so I know when to take a trade in this situation, because I knew that a buy at the daily open would have been nice, but it just didn't give me the opportunity to actually hop in on the buy. Even though it was looking all nice, it was setting up well, I just didn't know when to enter in because I was waiting for price to do something that I would like it to do before going up. But price was just it just wanted to push up as it was in an uptrend. So probably to learn from today is if price is in an uptrend for the rest of the week, you could expect on Friday for price to continue going up, especially if it's lining up with everything, which you can clearly see right here. Price was in this ranging phase, and usually when price is really close to the daily open, remember I talked about the daily open being the start of the day. Here you can clearly see price pushed up here, came back down, and it was just around this area. As of Monday, it just rejected the area like it was COVID. So, you know, from here, I could have probably done nothing and just learned my lesson and just understood that if price is in an uptrend, then you go with it on Friday still. There was big news, and that's probably what the big news was right here, which was at 10.35. And unfortunately, guys, I knew I was wrong in this situation, so I did actually cut my loss like down here. So I did save like 3.5 pips because it just didn't do what I would like it to do. It was rejecting the area, even though it was in a good area. So I was like, you know what, let me just cut this loss, and if it rejects, it rejects. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And the lesson to learn from today really is just to refine my strategy on Friday, or just if price is in an uptrend throughout the whole week and it's not looking like it wants to reverse and it's lining up for me to take a buy at the daily open, take that buy. Because from this buy, guys, I could have potentially been up from here. If I was, let's just say I was to do something like this, 13.5 pips. If I was to hold this throughout the whole thing, I would have potentially been in a 1 to 5 if I was to hold this for the whole time. And literally around 1 to 2 o'clock a.m. would have taken it out, would have been at a 1 to 5 because this is where price would have slowed down. And I know that obviously this is the last day of the trading week. So I probably would have taken out here for a 1 to 5 if I had the right bias, which I didn't. I was thinking of reversal just because of what price was presenting me with, even though it was clearly going with the direction. That's the lesson I need to learn, guys. I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all got something from this, and I'll catch you all on Monday.